Hi everybody, I'm Sips, and here we go. We're gonna play some towns. We're gonna make our own town. We're gonna call it Sipsville. Sipsville, Tennessee. Even though we're not in Tennessee, um, I've just always wanted to call a town that. Um, we've got 11 people. We got 11 townspeople. We've got Arabella and Frederick, and we've got Matilda and Malkin and a bunch of other guys. And you probably noticed that this game's changed a little bit since I last played it. Um, there's there's more animations now. Look, no, these guys aren't just like disappearing and then reappearing in the next square over. They're sort of like walking and stuff, and it just looks a little bit nicer, which is really good. That's fine. That's what we like. It's progress. It's all progress. So we're gonna lay the foundations to our town. We're gonna lay the foundations to Sipsville. Population 11. God, there's only 11 of us, but that'll change soon. We're gonna build a thriving metropolis, or not. But you know, we'll see how it goes. And it's gonna be a weird playthrough because there's not really any way of sort of winning this game, I don't think. And it's likely that a lot of our towns are just gonna be dead in the water because we're probably going to get killed by badgers and frogs and all sorts of other crap. So we'll just see how it goes. You know, we can get Sipsville up, but if not, we can try something else. So it looks like there's a lot of death going on. I can hear a lot of barfing sounds, and I think there's a frog somewhere killing stuff. That's okay. I set up a stockpile for wood, and I'm gonna send all these bastards out to start chopping wood. Because first thing we need to do is get a little bit of wood. So off they all go. They've got their instructions, and they're chopping away like true lumberjacks. And, it looks like looks like a froggy died. I don't know where, but it looks like Tybalt managed to get him. And, he's punching another frog somewhere. It's probably up around the wood here. No, I literally I don't know where that's happening. But he's a frog killer. He's just killed another one, and that's good. That's the kind of guy we want in our town. God, we should make him a room like straight away. Okay, we got some wood, and next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna dig a hole here, right in the stone here, and then we can get a ladder and go down and mine out some stone as well. Last time I played this, I tried to make a town underground. This time I'm gonna make a town above ground, and I think the first thing that we need to do is start making some bread, so that oh my God, Tybalt the frog killer is dead, which is not good. We're down to 10 people. And this froggy's just on a rampage. Oh Christ, this isn't a good start. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, we need a carpenter's bench straight away, and we're going to use some of this wood. And here we go. Get one carpenter's bench, and somebody should start building one. Oh, this guy, Bryce, Bryce the carpenter. Here he goes. There we go. We got one. We got a carpenter's bench, so we can stick a ladder in this hole now. And once the ladder's available, all these dudes can go down there, and we can start mining out some stone. We only need a little bit of stone to start with, and but eventually we'll get a lot of stone because you know, it's nice to build stone walls rather than wooden walls. So here we go. Who's that? Oh, it's Bryce again. God, he's like just he's an eager beaver. Okay, here we go. We're gonna mine out some stone down here. Everybody's gonna come down. This stockpile, I disabled everything and just enabled wood because I just want to collect wood here. Stone can just stay down in here for now. That should be fine. And mud, dirt, and shit, all the other shit that these guys end up mining up. That's okay. We'll just mine out this stone too, because we want a little bit of stone. And I think we can probably get a wood detailer now, because it requires one stone and one wood. We now have. We have that now. So that's good. I think we're also going to dig a hole here and stick a ladder there so that we can go down and get some coal. And we'll use that coal later on. Oh God, look at all this stone. God, this is great. Alright, cool. Get our ladder. And oh, it looks like Matilda is helping with the wood detailer. So that's good. We're going to get a masonry area set up here too, and these are just makeshift areas. We'll build some proper little houses and stuff for all this eventually, but not straight away. Not just yet. Okay, so to get a mason's bench, we need a wood detailer, which we now have. We need stone, which we have, and we need a stone hammer. Stone hammer we need to put in an order for, and this is pretty cool actually. We can build one stone hammer now, or we can just set a build order to constantly have a supply of one stone hammer. So see, I set that to 1. Somebody's off making one now, and when that gets used up, they'll make another one. So we'll always have one available, and it's quite good to have a stone hammer sitting around every once in a while. You never know when you're going to need one, so I can get the mason's bench set up now. And the good thing about having the mason's bench is that we can make stone walls. So we can start using up some of that stone, and we can build our first house. But before we do any of that, we want to set up some fields, and we're going to need some more wood too. So I'm going to get all these jerks to come out here and start chopping down some more trees. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh, it's okay. It's only a scootin' beaten, which is some kind of like rubber chicken or something. I don't really know what that is. But apparently they lay eggs though, and you can use their eggs to make like all sorts of stuff later on. But we'll look at all that later. We're not too worried about that now. Okay, so here comes all the wood. These guys are going to pick it up, and they just chopped it all down. We don't really need to worry about killing like any animals right now either. These guys, they don't need food straight away, but I mean pretty soon we're going to start making some bread, so that'll be good. Okay, next thing we want to do now then is till some ground. It's gonna be great, and we'll get some farming set up here. So what we want to do is we want to get 4 wheat fields next to each other, like in this big square, and then we'll do the same thing here too, because we're gonna need a lot of wheat. Whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button. No, I don't want to do that. I want it to till. Get out of here. There we go. And till all that too, and then when we're done, or when they're done, not me, I'm not doing any of the work. I'm just doing all the planning. I'm the town architect, sitting behind the scenes, doing all the important work. These guys are just working their fingers to the bone, out in the fields and down in the mines and stuff. But that's okay. You know, they're gonna be reaping the rewards soon. We're gonna start making cookies, and then everybody's gonna be like really happy, so that'll be fine. Okay, here comes the wood. We'll get these fields set up, and the way the wheat fields work is that every once in a while you can harvest them. So it's just like on a timer. I'm not sure exactly what the time is, but it's good to have more of them so that you can build up a little bit of a stockpile of wheat, and then eventually turn it all into flour. Which we're going to do by setting up a mill. So we'll set up the mill over here, because we want them to come over here, mill it into flour, and then we're going to store it in a stockpile over here. And I'll set up a raw food stockpile. Oh god, that stupid bush is in the way. Let's cut this bush too. Get that bush out of there. Who's going to get the bush? Oh, you son of a bitch. Come on, Jasmine. What are you doing? Get the bush. No, nobody's interested in cutting this bush. They just all want to till the ground. So oh, here we go, the hero. It's Sedini. What a name. Okay, so we'll set this to disable everything, and we're only gonna accept wheat. Oh, we're only gonna accept flour. Disable that flour. So now when they harvest the wheat, they're going to come up here, they're going to turn it into flour, and then they can just dump it in here, and that'll be fine for now. We'll create some barrels and stuff after, but we're going to need some more wood. And straight away, this is all very open plan. Like, all these people are going to be sleeping under the stars for like a long time, because it's going to take me forever to mine out like a lot of stone and build houses and stuff like that. So for now, these people have no shelter, and God forbid, you know, a hurricane or like a tornado or something comes along, because these people are just gonna rip to pieces. They don't have anywhere to like shelter or hide. Cut this bush too. God, these freaking bushes are all in the way. And let's kill this badger too. Cute badger. There. Who's that? It's Demetrius. Demetrius the badger lover. Here we go. Another one. Demetrius. Oh no, Demetrius doesn't want to do this. He's gonna let Sedini do it. Okay, so we got some flour stocking up in there, and we can make another zone now. We'll make a bakery zone, and we'll make it right here, just a little zone. We're gonna move all this stuff into houses and stuff eventually. But just for now, we'll set up a little bakery, and we'll get a baker's oven. We'll also get baker's table, and we should have everything we need for that stuff. Baker's oven just needs some stone, and a baker's table just needs wood, which we have. I have to chop down some more wood though. Christ. Here we go. Ah, here's a bit of wood to chop down. That's fine. Okay. Ah, we need to make some more fields here too. We need lots of wheat. And I'm just holding down shift to place multiples down when I place multiples down. It's a good way of not having to go back to the menu like every 5 seconds. That's good. Okay, so they're using up the rest of the wood, and all the incoming wood is going to get used up on this as well. And then eventually, oh, see, look, lazy bastards. They're just leaving the wheat on the ground there. And Demetrius just left this raw badger meat here too. There's some bones. We'll collect all that crap later though, that's fine. We'll make like a little like storage thing, like underground or something. Maybe underground, that'd be nice. Okay, so we got a bit of flour, and we got our baker's table, and we got our baker's oven. So we'll just get another stockpile set up, prepared food this time. Under the stars once again, we'll disable everything, and here we're just going to accept bread. So we need these guys to start making bread. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to go to the food menu and then baking, and we're gonna set some orders to actually make some bread, bake some bread. Here we go. We always want to have 10 loaves of bread being made at any one time. So we've set the order, and already Matilda, she's on it. She's all over it. She's picking up the flour and making the bread, and then she can drop it in here. We'll get this stockpile all filled with bread, and eventually, oh god, we need some more wood. And eventually, we'll just have like a really nice sort of like assembly line for bread. Oh god, look at these bastards. These frogs are all over the place. Let's not send them over there. We'll send them a bit closer to home. We don't want to rumble with the frogs just yet, until we get some weapons and stuff. Because god, we already lost Tybalt. Tragic frog wrestling accident. What a way to go. Oh, somebody just killed a boar too. That's nice. It doesn't matter though. We got all this bread now, and what people do, you can set priorities for all this stuff too. So you can go in this priorities panel, and you can say baking and cooking is our first priority, and then gathering and harvesting is the second, and so on and so forth. So anything that's outstanding at the time will sort of, you know, take over in the priority list depending. So not sure why Matilda left bread baking duty, and I don't know why Jasmine just left either, because we don't have 10 breads yet. So really baking the bread should be the priority, but we're almost out of flour, and god, there's just a shitload of bread laying around all over the place. I hope it doesn't rain, because I don't know if these guys really want to eat soggy bread. Look at all this wheat, tons of wheat, and nobody's actually making any flour out of it. Maybe the mill, we should put it closer. Nah, it should be okay. Check out the cow in the mill. What a job, eh? He's just going full tilt all the time. He can never have a break. He never gets a rest. Poor little guy. Okay, so bread manufacturing is well underway now, and that's good, because that means that we'll be able to actually build a couple of things, and people won't start starving to death. That's bad, and you know, foundations of a solid town or startup town obviously has to be food, because without food, everybody just goes hungry and ends up starving to death, and then there's no progress to be made. We're all about progress, so at the moment we've got to be all about bread. Look at all this wheat. We got tons of wheat, and with this leftover wood, we're gonna get some more wheat fields going too. So here we go. Just get some. There we go. Some more land tilled by all of our dudes. This guy looks like a pirate. Oh, it's Bryce. Hey, Bryce. And Anastas. God, 10 people. That's a lot of people to keep track of. I wish you could rename them, but actually some of the randomly generated names are pretty good too. Like Demetrius. God, how many people do you know named Demetrius? I don't think I know any. Alright. First casualty is Matilda. She got so hungry that she had to eat a whole loaf of bread to herself. Bread's not the best thing that they can eat, because it only sort of gives them 80% satisfaction, which means that they just get hungry again very quickly. But that's okay too, because eventually we'll start killing animals and breeding our own animals and stuff. And then once we start doing that, we can make lots of pork pies. And then everybody's going to get really fat and not want to do any work. And then our whole town's going to go to shit. No, I'm just kidding. They'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I hope. So we're going to get some more wheat fields set up. We got like a little farming sector over here. And, you know, these guys can just go out and get wheat. Oh, look at all this wheat. It's just sitting around, ready to be made into flour. And we'll get to a point eventually where there won't be too many job orders. And then people can really just concentrate on getting the wheat and then turning it into flour. We want more flour, though. I wish these people would just stop sitting around, do nothing, and make a lot of flour. We want a big backlog of bread, if possible. We're 2 away from completing like the order in the priority. But, oh, here we go. Malkin. Whoever you are. She's on it. Look at this. She's all over it. She's making some flour. That's good. That's great, actually. Okay. I think we'll stop there for now. We'll stop there for the first episode. We've got a good assembly line set up for bread, and next episode we'll mine out some more stone and build a house, and then we can move the bakery inside and get some storage containers for all this bread, so that it's not just sitting outside all the time. So I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned for the next one, which should be out sort of soon, unless you guys hate watching this, and then I can move on to something else. So yeah, obviously tell me what you think, and yeah, I'll catch you later.